from Kitchener South Hespeler.
I think what you are seeing when you have these developers come in and you have something that's initially zoned for 8 to 10 stories, and next thing you know it's 30. The reason that's happening is because we've taken the ability for developers to sort of build any other type of housing away from them, which is why you have a development that's focused on the massive sort of condo building or on the single-family residential, because with condos there's an economy of scale that's going to fit in, and with single-family residential there's going to be value that's built in there. What I think we're doing is we are opening up the field to encourage the building and development of far more types of housing, which will encourage, I think, developers to be more innovative, and as I said, allow small-scale developers and individual people to develop their land in a way that they have not been able to do so, and I think that that's going to contribute massively to an extension of what is available.
Question, the member from Essex.
Madam Speaker, it was a real pleasure to listen to the member from Kitchener South Hespeler speak about gentle intensification. It was a rational presentation. It was a solid presentation. I'm glad I was here to hear it. I want to speak a little bit about, or ask a question about gentle intensification myself, because it's a very common practice among a lot of groups of people. And if it had been around a long time ago, if it had been legal 20 or 30 years ago, I think a lot more families would be in a better position today. And that's why I appreciated the member's comments so much. And I know that gentle intensification is going to be used in the riding of Essex, because we have a lot of small towns in Essex, small towns of 13,000 people, 3,000 people, and gentle intensification is going to work. It's going to work. It's going to happen in Essex, and it's going to work. So my question to my friend from Kitchener South Hespeler is gentle intensification going to be picked up in her riding? Is it going to work in her riding?
Kitchener South Hespeler.
Absolutely. My riding, I have a foot in two cities. I'm in the old area of Hespeler, and then a much newer area of Kitchener, as well as an area that that essentially did not exist 5 to 10 years ago. So frankly, my riding is actually an example of a fairly significant amount of sprawl, which is one of the reasons why I'm very interested in anything that sort of conserves farmland and green space. When I see these houses in my riding, many of them, single detached, they're very small, they're new built, and what I kept seeing as I door knocked was this sensation that we were not actually providing options to people. You could live in a condo with one bedroom as a young professional, or you could live in a detached house with your own family, and there was really nothing in between. So I think that this is going to provide far more options for people.
Question?